Tonight, Action News Investigates has learned Western Pennsylvania has some of the riskiest rail crossings, not just in the state, but also in the entire Northeast.
Yeah, one crossing local officials have spent nearly 2 decades begging for safety improvements. Investigative reporter Paul Van Osdal live in Cheswick with this story. Paul.
Well, Shannon, Andrew, government data shows you have a better chance of getting into an accident here than at all but one railroad crossing in the entire Northeast. Now, as you can probably see, there are no lights or gates here, but what you probably can't see is that it's virtually impossible to see an oncoming train until you're almost on the tracks. Now, for the past 2 decades, officials here in Cheswick have been pleading with the railroad to fix this crossing, to no avail. August 2020, a train slammed into a truck that got stuck at the Blockdale Street crossing in Cheswick. Truck driver David Howell was killed. According to government records, there were 5 accidents at the crossing in a 3-year period, including one just 3 months earlier.
I mean, it's been appalling the amount of accidents that have been there.
Brad Yaksich is Cheswick's council president.
We don't want these accidents to happen in our town.
According to a Federal Railroad Administration database, there's a greater chance of an accident at the Cheswick crossing than all but one other crossing in the Northeast. It has a 53% annual accident rate. This woman who lives near the crossing says she's not surprised.
Yes, it's real hard to come this way. It's like, as I said, the building's there and they have stuff parked there. It's hard to see getting across the railroad tracks.
Action News Investigates obtained documents showing a 19-year effort to improve the Cheswick crossing. In 2005, PennDOT applied to the State Public Utility Commission to install lights and gates at the crossing. In 2006, the PUC withdrew the application after Norfolk Southern Railroad said the Cheswick crossing was on a private road and thus not eligible for state funds. The date of the 2020 crash, Cheswick Borough wrote the railroad asking for improvements, calling the history of accidents shocking and appalling. A railroad official responded saying the PUC does not require active warning devices at private crossings in Pennsylvania. Nothing's changed.
Nothing has changed. I mean, we get some correspondence back from our letters, but nothing has really changed since those accidents.
Howell's daughter filed suit saying his tragic death was predictable and preventable, and that Norfolk Southern knowingly disregarded the long-standing dangers at the crossing. In court papers, Norfolk Southern denies the allegations and says Howell's own negligence may have contributed to the crash. Norfolk Southern declined to comment on Cheswick or any other crossing, but said in a statement, decisions regarding the type of warning devices appropriate for a given crossing are made by state highway officials or roadway owner. Action News Investigates contacted an attorney for Watercrest Business Park, the property owner at the Cheswick crossing. They did not respond. Watercrest is also named in the lawsuit filed by Howell's family. Studies show the majority of all crossings where fatalities occur are like Cheswick, no lights or gates, what the railroads call passive crossings.
There are no gates, there are no horns, there are no lights. And so this is going to continue to happen.
Congressman Chris DeLuzio says the problem goes beyond Cheswick.
These railroads, they don't want to go fix their own bridges and tunnels and crossings. It's been a problem across my district and across the country.
Action News Investigates found other crossings in western PA identified as a high accident risk, including this Norfolk Southern crossing along Route 837 in Dravosburg, the site of 3 accidents in 5 years. It has lights and gates, but the federal database says it still has a 32% accident rate, third worst in Pennsylvania. This crossing at River Road in West Carson and McKees Rocks also has lights and gates. The Federal Railroad Administration database says it is 5th worst in the state with a 31% accident rate. It had 3 accidents in 4 years. A statement from CSX, which owns the McKees Rocks crossing, says while we cannot speak to the methodology used by the FRA to determine this ranking, our goal is 0 incidents. So for us, 1 crossing collision is too many. This Norfolk Southern crossing at Morgan Street in Brackenridge is number 13 in the state with 2 crashes over a 2-year period and a 21% accident rate. Our cameras were there when multiple drivers went through the crossing, even with the lights flashing. This crossing has no gates. Safety advocates say risky crossings are not just a concern for drivers. Millions of gallons of hazardous materials are shipped through western Pennsylvania every year. We saw in East Palestine what can happen in a hazmat spill.
You not only risk losing that life, but you risk the entire community. And so it's irresponsible to have a crossing without a gate.
Now, a bill pending in Congress would spend $1 billion nationwide on improvements to crossings. Now, one thing that rail safety advocates and the railroads agree on is drivers need to use extreme caution when approaching a crossing, especially one like this, where you have no lights or gates. Reporting live in Cheswick, Paul Van Osdol, Pittsburgh's Action News 4.